Everyone loves a good mystery. But what about those good unsolved mysteries that don't have that satisfying ending like Scooby-Doo pulling off the mask of the culprit and are just downright spooky? These unsolved discoveries like the Bermuda Triangle and Stonehenge have rocked our history books for the better part of a century. So, put on your investigation pants, grab your magnifying glass, and let's dive into 15 of the most mysterious discoveries that scientists are still trying to figure out the what, how, and why behind them. Sometimes, the truth is stranger than fiction. Number 15. Sickening noises. In December 2016, a CIA officer at the U.S. Embassy in Havana reported nausea, dizziness, and headaches. Soon after, 2 more officers experienced similar symptoms. By late 2018, 26 Americans and 13 Canadians had reported ailments ranging from vertigo and hearing loss to nosebleeds and difficulty concentrating. Victims described hearing high-pitched noises or even what sounded like marbles rolling across the floor just before symptoms started. Doctors found concussion-like injuries in some, despite no evidence of physical trauma. Theories flew: an ultrasonic weapon, covert surveillance gone wrong, or psychological stress in a high-pressure environment. Yet none seemed to fit. The FBI dismissed ultrasound, pointing out it's beyond human hearing. Some scientists chalked the recordings up to loud crickets, hardly a satisfying answer. Then the mystery expanded to China, where similar cases emerged. With no clear explanation, the U.S. reduced its diplomatic presence in Cuba and expelled Cuban diplomats. Whether a natural anomaly or a weapon of the future, this mysterious mystery is still a mystery. Number 14. What is the Voynich manuscript? The Voynich manuscript is a mysterious 250-page book written in an undeciphered script dating back to the 1400s. Filled with illustrations of unknown plants, celestial diagrams, and human figures, it baffles scholars to this day. Named after Wilfrid Voynich, the Polish book dealer who bought it in 1912, the manuscript's origins remain murky. Its first confirmed owner, alchemist Georg Baresch, described it as uselessly taking up space in his library. Over centuries, it changed hands and inspired countless theories. Some suggest it was authored by medieval scholars like Albertus Magnus or Roger Bacon. Others suspect it might be a carefully constructed hoax by Voynich himself. Carbon dating confirms that paper and ink are authentic, but no one has cracked its language or purpose. Was it love letters between 2 secret lovers? A medical text? An elaborate prank? Well, the simple answer is that no one knows for sure. Number 13. The antikther mechanism. In 1901, divers exploring a shipwreck off the Greek island of Antikythera discovered a corroded lump of bronze that would rewrite history. Known today as the antikther mechanism, this intricate device, dating to around 100 BCE, functions like a mechanical computer. It's believed to have tracked celestial movements, eclipses, and even the timing of the Olympic Games. The craftsmanship is stunning, featuring gears so precise they rival modern clockwork. Nothing of its technological sophistication exists from the same era, leading to questions about the knowledge and capabilities of ancient Greek society. Who built it? How did such advanced engineering emerge centuries before similar technology would reappear? Despite decades of study, its origins remain a mystery. But let's just say that whoever built it was way ahead of their time. We mean a mechanical computer that can predict celestial events? That's pretty brain-boggling. Number 12. Thoris Heracleon. Once a thriving Egyptian port city on the Mediterranean Sea, Thoris Heracleon was a bustling hub of trade long before Alexandria rose to prominence around 331 BC. It's said that mythical figures like Heracles and Helen of Troy walked its streets. But by the 2nd century BC, the city's fate took a tragic turn. The center collapsed due to soil liquefaction, likely triggered by earthquakes, tsunamis, or floods, and the entire city eventually sank beneath the waves. For centuries, Thoris Heracleon remained hidden, its very existence fading into legend. Then, in the early 2000s, marine archaeologists uncovered its secrets. What they found was striking. Massive statues, animal sarcophagi, temple ruins, delicate pottery, shimmering jewelry, coins, and even remarkably preserved 2,400-year-old fruit baskets. This real-life Atlantis has rewritten history, offering a tantalizing glimpse into the rich culture and life of an ancient world submerged in time. And let's be honest, in Egypt, when you peel back one layer of mystery, another takes its place. Number 11. The WOW signal. In 1977, astronomers at Ohio State University stumbled upon something extraordinary, a radio signal from deep space that lasted for 72 unforgettable seconds. Nicknamed the WOW signal, after an astronomer scribbled the word in the data margins, this cosmic anomaly has never been observed again. So, what made it so remarkable? Well, the signal was far stronger than typical cosmic noise, leading to speculation that it could be a sign of alien intelligence. Others argue it might have been a natural celestial event, like a passing comet or an unusual starburst. Despite numerous attempts to locate the source, the signal remains a one-time wonder. Its fleeting nature has only deepened the intrigue, keeping the WOW signal in the spotlight of scientific curiosity. Whether a cosmic accident or an intentional message, it continues to fuel our imaginations about what or who might be out there in the empty, vast expanse of space. Number 10. The Tunguska event. The morning of June 30th, 1908 dawned like any other in Siberia's remote Tunguska region, until it didn't. A sudden massive explosion flattened over 2,000 square kilometers of forest, toppling an estimated 80 million trees. Witnesses described a fireball streaking across the sky, followed by a shockwave so powerful it shattered windows hundreds of miles away. Most scientists agree it was likely caused by a meteor or comet that exploded mid-air before hitting the ground. Yet, the absence of an impact crater or meteorite fragments has fueled alternative theories: natural gas explosions, Nikola Tesla's experiments, or even extraterrestrial activity. What makes the Tunguska event so mysterious is the lack of definitive evidence despite investigations. Over a century later, it remains one of history's most intriguing unsolved phenomena. A stark reminder of how little we truly understand about the forces shaping our precious planet. Now, let's move to Number 9. Quantum gravity. Quantum physics and general relativity, aka Einstein's theory of gravity, both seem to describe the universe and its components with compelling accuracy, yet they seem wholly incompatible with one another. At their intersection lies quantum gravity, a puzzle that has eluded scientists for decades. A telling moment occurred in 1930 when Einstein sought to challenge the Heisenberg uncertainty principle. He proposed measuring both the mass of a photon and the time it escaped using a box and a clock. Yet, Niels Bohr countered that Einstein's own theory of relativity would introduce the very uncertainty Heisenberg predicted. This profound interplay between two seemingly incompatible theories underscores the need for a unified framework. Some believe quantum game theory, a field still in its infancy, might hold the key. By exploring the surprising parallels between quantum mechanics and game strategy, we inch closer to untangling the mystery of quantum gravity, a quest as mind-bending as the universe itself. Number 8. Cleopatra's tomb. Though Cleopatra VII is one of history's most iconic rulers, the whereabouts of her final resting place remain a mystery. After her defeat alongside Mark Antony at the Battle of Actium in 30 BC, the couple reportedly took their lives and were buried together. But where? Many believe Cleopatra's tomb lies in Alexandria, the capital of her kingdom and a hub of Mediterranean culture. Tragically, much of ancient Alexandria was submerged after a massive tsunami in 365 AD, potentially hiding her burial site forever beneath the waves. Others suspect the tomb may be in the Nile Delta, possibly within a temple dedicated to Isis and Osiris, gods closely linked to Cleopatra and Antony. Despite many expeditions and tantalizing clues, no definitive evidence of Cleopatra's tomb has been found. Alongside legends like Alexander the Great and Genghis Khan, Cleopatra's final resting place remains one of history's greatest archaeological mysteries. Number 7. The Pomsky Crater. Hidden deep within Siberia's desolate forests is the Pomsky Crater, a geological riddle that has defied explanation for decades. Discovered in 1949 by geologist Vadim Kolpakov, this peculiar formation looks like a volcanic cone rising starkly from the surrounding greenery. But here's the catch. There's no sign of volcanic activity anywhere near it. Spanning over 500 feet wide and towering 130 feet high, the crater has been dubbed the Fire Eagle Nest by locals, who weave ominous tales about its origins. Some say animals avoid the site entirely, adding an eerie layer to its mystique. Scientific theories range from a meteorite impact to a massive subterranean gas explosion. Others entertain the possibility of something more extraordinary, perhaps extraterrestrial involvement. Despite multiple investigations, including recent expeditions, no one has pinpointed how or why this crater formed. It remains an untouched enigma, as enigmatic as Siberia itself, daring anyone to uncover its secrets. Number 6. The Oak Island Money Pit. The Oak Island curse says 7 men must die before the island reveals its legendary treasure. So far, 6 lives have been lost in pursuit of the untold riches said to be hidden there. Yet the danger has only fueled the obsession. Frustrating, fascinating, enticing. You put any adjective you want in front of Oak Island, and that's what it is, said Charles Barkhouse, perfectly capturing the allure of this mystery. Discovered in the late 1700s, the Money Pit is a deep, man-made shaft fortified with layers of wooden planks and stone. Treasure hunters have spent over 2 centuries trying to reach its elusive bottom, only to be thwarted by its most confounding feature: booby traps. Ingenious flood tunnels trigger seawater to pour in if diggers venture too far, raising countless questions. Who built it? Why? Theories range from pirate gold and Knights Templar relics to lost Incan treasures. But despite countless attempts, the treasure remains hidden. Number 5. The Nasca Lines. Etched across the arid plains of southern Peru, the Nasca Lines are a collection of massive geoglyphs created by the Nazca culture around 500 BCE. These colossal designs depict animals, plants, and geometric patterns, some stretching over 200 feet long. Remarkably, their full beauty is only visible from above, a perspective their creators could not have accessed, or so we think. How the Nazca people created these intricate designs with such precision remains a puzzle. Some believe they used rudimentary tools and measurements, while others suggest more advanced methods. The line's purpose is equally mysterious. Were they astronomical markers, religious symbols, or pathways for ceremonial processions? Despite decades of research, no definitive answers have emerged. What we do know is that the Nasca Lines are a breathtaking blend of art, culture, and ingenuity, leaving us to marvel at the skill and ambition of a civilization that turned the desert floor into an enduring canvas. All right, guys, now let's talk about Number 4. Paracas Candelabra. Carved into a sandy hillside overlooking Peru's Pisco Bay, the Paracas Candelabra is a massive geoglyph stretching 600 feet in length. Located northwest of the famous Nasca Lines, this mysterious design has puzzled archaeologists and historians for centuries. Pottery fragments near the site date back to around 200 BC, but the true age of the geoglyph remains uncertain. Speculation about its purpose runs wild. Some suggest it served as a navigational landmark for sailors, visible from the bay and guiding ships through the region's treacherous waters. Others believe it represents the trident of Viracocha, the creator god in Andean mythology, symbolizing divine power and connection to the heavens. Despite decades of research, its origins and significance remain shrouded in mystery. Whether a beacon for travelers or a sacred symbol etched into the landscape, it stands as a testament to the ingenuity and imagination of ancient civilizations. Number 3. Sakai Haman. Perched above Cusco, Peru, the Sakai Haman fortress is an architectural marvel of the Inca Empire. Built in the 1400s, this monumental structure features massive stone blocks, some weighing over 125 tons, expertly fitted together without mortar. Even today, it's unclear how the Incas moved and shaped these enormous stones, using only bronze and stone tools. Sakai Haman once served as a military and ceremonial hub, its strategic location providing sweeping views of the surrounding valley. Despite partial dismantling by Spanish colonizers, who used its stones to build in Cusco, much of the fortress endures. Its construction techniques were so advanced that the site has withstood centuries of earthquakes without significant damage. Beyond its practical uses, Sakai Haman holds spiritual significance. It's believed to represent the head of a puma, with Cusco forming the body, symbolizing strength and unity. The fortress remains a testament to the Incas' engineering brilliance and cultural legacy. Number 2. Stonehenge. Towering over the Salisbury Plain in England, Stonehenge has captured fantasies for millennia. Construction began about 5,000 years ago, and while its origins are well documented, its true purpose remains elusive. Most researchers agree Stonehenge was primarily a burial site, as human remains have been uncovered within its grounds. However, its precise function likely extended beyond funerary practices. The alignment of its stones with the solstices suggests astronomical significance, possibly serving as an ancient calendar or observatory. Others propose it had religious or ceremonial importance, a place where rituals were performed to honor deities or natural forces. Some even speculate about its therapeutic properties, theorizing that the stones held healing powers. While its massive sarsen stones and smaller blue stones have been traced to specific quarries, how they were transported and erected remains a marvel of prehistoric engineering. Stonehenge, well, it doesn't matter if they are some kind of weird druidic calendar or a massive monument to some god. The fact is that we might never know its real purpose. Number 1. The Bermuda Triangle. Bounded by Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, the Devil Triangle has long been a hotbed of mystery and speculation. Over the decades, numerous ships and aircraft have vanished without a single trace in this region, giving rise to many theories. Some attribute the disappearances to natural phenomena, like rogue waves, magnetic anomalies, or methane eruptions disrupting navigation. Others favor more fantastical explanations, including alien abductions or gateways to other dimensions. Despite its ominous reputation, extensive investigations have found no definitive evidence that the Bermuda Triangle is any more dangerous than other heavily trafficked maritime regions. Most incidents can be explained by human error, bad weather, or mechanical failure. Even so, the enduring lore surrounding the Bermuda Triangle continues to fascinate, keeping it firmly rooted in popular culture as a symbol of the unexplained. If you find this video fascinating, please like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.